Pisces, the first three cards that I pulled for you are all major arcana. So it's getting real here, and there's a lot of beautiful opportunity to change, to grow, and expand, okay? Welcome to your Virgo season Tarotscopes. Pisces, the first thing that came through, before I started doing anything, I was just getting ready for this specific reading. Don't buckle. Don't give up. Don't allow other people to get in your way, essentially. It was energy, when you learn how to do a proper squat or just do proper lifting at the gym, they always want to make sure that you have good form and that your knees don't go inwards and that you have a nice steady progression up and down. There was energy too. So sidebar, if some of you are working out more or up in your fitness game, make sure that your form and that your knees are strong and healthy. But second of all, just don't give up. I feel a lot of you are on the brink of huge expansion. Never mind when Jupiter goes back into Pisces at the end of December, which is not too far away. Another big energy, Pisces, in addition to not giving up and holding your ground, was that people want to hear more from you. They want to hear your voice. They want to hear you sing. They want to hear you on IG Lives, on podcasts, or just speak your opinion. If you have something to say, don't just keep it in. This is a beautiful time to show up for yourself and to really articulate yourself, to affirm whatever blessings you're currently working on, and to allow your voice to be heard. There's also another beautiful energy of a school of fish swimming, and you were leading them, and there are other fish that kind of just like got distracted and went one way, and then certain people didn't want you to lead them, so they were going a different way, but it didn't affect you. And this was really beautiful. I feel a lot of you who have been doing the work, you're not getting caught up in appearances or trying to fit into how other people want you to behave. You're just doing what you want to do, knowing that the direction that you're headed, the things that you have to say and have to share are important, and the people that are meant to go along this journey with you are going to be there. But for some of you, there may be this moment right now where you're deciding, is this all going to work out? Are my biggest dreams going to come to fruition? Am I meant to take that major step? Because remember, the ego is just trying to protect us. And a lot of times when we go after our really big dreams or aspirations or simply our destiny, it rubs certain people the wrong way because they've been conditioned to believe that we can't have it all and that we shouldn't dream so big. And also some of those people know that as you expand and as you grow, Pisces, that if they're not also going to do the work, that they may be left behind. So they're going to project fear and insecurity onto you to keep you small. From what I was channeling though, you knew exactly where you wanted to go, and you weren't stopping your trajectory and your journey because other people didn't share the same mindset or weren't willing to do the work. So don't buckle. Utilize your voice in whatever medium or fashion that means for you. And if other followers, friends, lovers, and family members fall off to the wayside, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you can't hold space and do the work, but if you can tell already that they're not aligned, or intuitively just know that that relationship was on the outs anyway, it might just be a blessing in disguise. Like I said, I didn't feel any turbulent energy around this. I just feel like you're growing so much and these energies are just going to dissipate accordingly, okay? The color purple came through a lot as well, so great for our intuition, third eye chakra, all of that good stuff. But if there's a color that speaks to you or you just see it a lot, purple was coming through a lot, okay? Also, you're not crazy, Pisces. If you think you're like, I know Pisces get pigeonholed as being the overly emotional woo-woo sign of the zodiac, but they're just sometimes ahead of their time. And that's okay too. We need Pisces to help balance everything out in the zodiac, in the collective, okay? Getting to the cards, we have the Death card with the Hermit and the Tower, Pisces. So like I said, we are not playing around right now. First and foremost, of course, the Death card speaks of rebirth, renewal, transformation, transmutation, also very strongly linked to Scorpio energy. So if you find yourself with Scorpio or Virgo energy for that matter, these are very good signs to help you grow, or maybe just to be able to support you as you're moving along and as you're swimming and doing your thing. There's also a very big energy naturally, Pisces, with both of these cards, that the internal work is very strong right now, especially if you are watching and have dominant Scorpio or Virgo energy in your chart as well. You're going to be called to do, like I said, that internal work, to not buckle, to not give up, to have the strength, determination, and tenacity to keep going. Because there may be one of those tower moments, and this may be a relationship ending or an opportunity not working out. And that's going to be the universe's way of testing you. Are you really in it for the long haul? Is this something that you truly care about? Or are you just going to give up when the results don't go your way? And I think, Pisces, that by doing this internal work and really working through any insecurity, fear, and doubt, especially as we're coming off of that Aquarius full moon at the end of Leo season before we segue into Virgo. I'm not sure about all of you, but it was intense. That blue moon, second full moon in Aquarius energy that we experienced was not playing around. So take the time that you need to integrate, to recalibrate, so that as maybe these speed bumps come along, it's not going to deter you. And also too, people freak out about the Tower card a lot, but it makes sense to me that if you're doing this work and you take the cues from the universe, it's not going to be as turbulent or as intense. If anything, you're going to get to where you want to go, or you're going to be moved in the direction very clearly, or it's going to be very obvious what you have to do, Pisces. So don't resist the change, and the more work that you can do internally to get ready for this, the better. Because remember, at the start of Virgo season, we have the Sun, Mercury, and Mars all in Virgo, but that opposes any of your placement in Pisces. So that opposition is going to hold the mirror up to you to really ensure with that Virgo, it can be very meticulous and very detail oriented, whereas Pisces can be very free flowing and not as structured or regimented. So you might need some more of that balance, routine, or just a foundation, so that moving forward, you're not going to be whisked away one way or distracted in another, that you know exactly where you're meant to go, how you want to lead, and how you want to be heard as we progress through the rest of Virgo season, okay? So let's see what else is coming through for Pisces. What else do Pisces need to know? Yeah, singing. I think a lot of you will benefit from just living your best life, or if you are a singer or a creator, keep that up, okay? Also protect your voice. Kind of saw this energy of Ariel, the Little Mermaid, but when her voice was getting sucked up from Ursula, that you don't lose your voice, Pisces. I think that's gonna be a really big thing, that other people might try and silence you or take away your power. And that goes back to that channel energy of don't buckle, don't settle. And even just protecting your throat with crystals or evil eye pendants, or even just wearing a scarf, or just drinking tea, honey to protect your throat chakra. I think that's gonna be something that'll really benefit you during this season, okay? Especially as the seasons change, a lot of that energy can be in flux. So protect your throat, protect your voice, especially from sea witches that may be in your life, okay? Also, I think some of you might also indulge in some mushrooms or microdosing or some green plants of sorts per se. I just kind of saw this energy lying down on the floor and just kind of like living their best life. So if you just need a moment to rest, I mean, that hermit energy of just being away from everyone and recalibrating in whatever way that means for you, strongly recommended, okay? Okay. I think any tarot reader can attest when all the cards just kind of spill out. It's like we have some energies to assess here. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, Pisces, all the energy that you've been working on, that you've been putting out there is paying off. We have the Emperor with the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. All the work that you're doing, like I said, is setting the foundation. We don't want to lose faith in ourselves or that it's not working, because what you're creating is so much bigger. And this makes sense to me, as I said before, with that Jupiter and Pisces energy coming back at the end of this year and being a very strong, prominent energy into 2022. You're standing in your power, maybe for the first time ever, or in just a new elevated way. You're confident, you know exactly what you want to do. So now you're tending to those mindsets, to those new beliefs, because you know exactly where that energy is going. So with this Virgo energy, it's going to really support you in that work. But we also had the 3 of Swords with the Chariot and then the Star card. So that inner work is going to be very important. If some of you are working past maybe a relationship ending or a certain plan not working out in your favor, maybe some of you wanted to travel or were maybe in a relationship with a Cancer and maybe that ended, you're stepping into a new space where this is very much aligned and you're stepping into more power that was always meant for you. And so, of course, this 3 of Swords may not always be linked to heartbreak, but I think it is interesting that it was right on top of the Chariot, that some of you may simply needing to be still right now. You're not meant to travel. You're not meant to move. You're not meant to do all these external things like you thought you would be doing at this point in time. The Death card and the Hermit card that started this reading, especially with that Tower card, a lot of internal work right now so you can fully step into your power and really receive all the dreams that you've always wanted, okay? Remember, the star also represents Aquarius. We just had that Aquarius full moon. We still have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. So if you're around that type of energy, this can be really good, especially with that intuition and that purple energy that I was getting before, for you to really lean either on Aquarius energy or if that intuitive spiritual downloads or even just your spiritual work right now and your spiritual practices right now, Pisces. I really think that will help you move through any heartbreak or setbacks you have to propel you even to a greater level. And this 3 of Swords next to the Chariot may also be in relation to that you're moving forward and there may be some heartbreak of energy or people or old relationships that you're letting go of as you continually progress, right? So it may be certain setbacks or delays or things not working out for some. And it may also be that as you progress and as you're moving forward, there are relationships that are just going to not continue. And that's okay because, like I said, you've already done all of this hard work to get to the star. And I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4. There's 6 major arcana here, Pisces. So this will be a very powerful season for you. So I want you to use this energy wisely. Okay? So that is my general reading for you all. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated for this content creation. Please feel free to tag and share with other Pisces in your life so they can hear this message as well. If you want to book a one-on-one reading, you can go to our website, www.stillwateralchemy.com, and see all of my current availability and all of our services that we have offered at this time. And of course, if you want even more clarity and a greater scope of the energies for this Virgo season, you can watch your rising and your moon sign videos as well, okay? Thank you, Pisces, for watching, and I shall talk to you soon. Bye.